Say It Simple, a podcast where personal growth meets everyday English.
Hello, wonderful friends, and welcome back to our channel where we learn together every single day. I am truly happy you decided to join me for today's important discussion about navigating changes. Have you ever felt a little bit nervous or maybe even stuck when things around you started changing unexpectedly? Maybe it was a new situation at your job, a move to a different place, or perhaps just trying to build better habits. Today, we will explore simple ways to handle these moments calmly and confidently, helping you grow stronger through transitions. We will also learn some fantastic new English words and phrases like adapt, evolve, transformation, innovative, revamp, gradual, turn over a new leaf, and back to square one. Let's imagine my friend, David, who recently experienced a big change when his company introduced completely new software systems. Initially, David felt quite overwhelmed because he was very comfortable with the old ways of doing his daily work. He worried he wouldn't be able to learn the new system quickly enough, which made him feel stressed about his performance. This feeling is very common because our brains often prefer familiar routines, making unexpected changes feel quite challenging sometimes. But David realized he needed to adjust. He needed to adapt to the new circumstances to keep doing well. Here's our first useful word: adapt. To adapt means successfully changing your behavior or ideas to deal with a new situation effectively and positively. David started thinking, how can I adapt my skills to fit this new software? This mindset shift helped him feel more in control. Learning to adapt is incredibly important because life is always bringing new experiences and situations our way constantly. He decided this was an opportunity to develop himself, to evolve his professional abilities. Here's our next word: evolve. To evolve means to develop gradually over time, often becoming better, stronger, or more advanced than before. David saw learning the new software not just as a challenge, but as a chance to evolve into a more skilled employee. Personal growth often involves evolving, slowly changing, and improving ourselves step by step throughout our lives. David understood this change wouldn't happen overnight. It would be a gradual process. Let's look at this word: gradual. Gradual means happening slowly or developing little by little over a long period, not suddenly or quickly. He decided to learn one new feature each day, making the learning process feel much more manageable and less overwhelming. Remembering that improvement is usually gradual helps us stay patient and kind with ourselves during any learning curve. David felt like this was his moment to turn over a new leaf regarding his approach to workplace changes. Here's a great idiom: turn over a new leaf. To turn over a new leaf means making a fresh start by deciding to act in a better or more responsible way. He committed to having a more positive attitude and seeing changes as opportunities rather than only difficulties. Sometimes, embracing change can lead to a complete transformation in our skills or even our outlook on life. Our next word is transformation. Transformation means a major, significant change in the appearance, character, or nature of someone or something wonderful. While David's change was more gradual, some life events can bring about a quicker, more dramatic personal transformation. To help his team adapt, David suggested some innovative ways to practice using the new software together. Here's another helpful word: innovative. Innovative describes something that uses new ideas, methods, or technologies in a creative and effective manner. Thinking of innovative solutions can make adapting to change feel more exciting and less like a difficult chore. David also decided it was time to revamp his old morning routine to include some time for practicing the software. Let's explore the word revamp. To revamp means to change something in order to improve it, often by giving it a new structure or appearance. Revamping parts of our lives, like schedules or habits, can support our efforts to adapt and evolve successfully. Of course, David made some mistakes while learning, sometimes feeling like he was back to square one. Here's our final idiom, back to square one. Being back to square one means you have to start working on a plan from the very beginning because your previous attempt failed completely. However, David reminded himself that mistakes are part of the gradual learning process and not a total failure requiring starting over. He learned to view setbacks not as being back to square one, but as small bumps on the road toward positive transformation. So, how can we apply these ideas when facing changes in our own lives and continue our personal growth journey? First, acknowledge your feelings about the change. It's perfectly okay to feel uncertain before you begin to adapt. Second, remember that personal development is a gradual journey. Allow yourself time to evolve at your own comfortable pace. Third, consider if this change is an opportunity to turn over a new leaf and improve something significant for yourself. Fourth, think about how you can revamp your current approach or routines to better handle the new situation effectively. Fifth, try finding innovative ways to navigate the transition, perhaps by learning something new or seeking helpful support. Sixth, embrace the possibility of a positive transformation emerging from this period of adjustment and learning experiences. And finally, if you face setbacks, try not to feel you're back to square one. Instead, see them as learning opportunities to adapt better. Let's quickly practice using these words together in a natural way, thinking about adapting to a new neighborhood. Moving here required me to adapt my daily commute significantly. I decided to turn over a new leaf and explore the area with curiosity. My goal is to gradually evolve my social circle by joining local groups. I might even revamp my weekends to include exploring nearby parks. This whole experience feels like a personal transformation, although sometimes I miss my old home and feel temporarily back to square one. I'm trying innovative ways to meet neighbors, like hosting a small gathering. See how these words help describe the process of change and development in a clear and encouraging manner. Now, here is a little challenge for you today, my wonderful friends. Think about a small change you want to make in your life, perhaps a new habit you wish to start building. In the comments below, please share how you plan to approach it using at least 2 of the new words or idioms we learned, like adapt, evolve, gradual, transformation, innovative, revamp, turn over a new leaf, or back to square one. Thank you so much for joining me today and for your commitment to growing stronger through life's changes. Always remember to be patient with yourself during times of transition. You are capable of amazing things indeed. Keep practicing your English and embracing growth every single day. I believe in your potential completely. I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Take care and goodbye for now.
Podcast where personal growth meets everyday English.